Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, we get started on 24-hour temperature cast. Look how those numbers want to really get going quickly today. Feels like before noontime we'll be up over 90. Maybe shortly afternoon we'll be pushing 95, and I would not be surprised to see daytime highs getting real close to 100 this afternoon. The record for today is 99. We actually set that last year, and it's certainly within reach. Lots of hot coming our way as we expect to get more sunshine today. Debbie still spinning off the Carolina coast. Those clouds, they continue to drift across parts of our northeastern viewing area, but for most of us today, drier air in place, clearer skies, and that's going to set us up for more sunshine. That will allow those temperatures to heat up, and when the air is a little bit drier than it's been, it does heat up a little bit farther and a little bit faster. And we also don't expect those afternoon sea breeze showers to have a lot of success today. So without the showers cooking up, then not only do we get real hot, but we stay real hot for lots of hours. And that seems to be the setup for today. It's 80 this morning at the airport in Tallahassee. We're at 77 in Thomasville. There is a little breeze, but maybe not as noticeable as it was yesterday. Those dew point temperatures, they're still up over 70, just barely up over 70. We'd like to see those get a little bit lower. It would feel a little less sticky outside. Not like it's been as uncomfortably sticky as the past couple of weeks, but still, dew points up over 70 do indicate that hot and humid's coming our way. It's 84 at Apalachicola this morning, 79 in Perry, 78 Camilla, it's 76 in Moultrie, and Bainbridge, one of the cool spots at 75. The breeze will be out of the northwest again today, and it will be in that 3 to 13 mile per hour range, a little different than yesterday when it was more like 8 to 18 miles per hour. So still a noticeable breeze, but just not as noticeable as it was yesterday. And boy, did that breeze feel good yesterday with the heat that was climbing. We made it to 96 by the way, officially. Not a lot of visibility concerns. Don't expect to have any, not anytime soon. There is Debbie spinning off the Carolina coast. Kind of a broad-looking circulation right now, but it's still there. The futurecast keeps our winds coming in from the northwest and west for another couple of days, and it keeps that sea breeze at bay. So the afternoon showers will be very, very few and far between. I don't expect to find very many at all today, tomorrow, maybe by Friday. We can start to see a few more of those. And I think by the weekend, things start to get back to more typical early August kind of weather. Let's talk about the tropics. We're still watching Tropical Storm Debbie, still 45 mile per hour around that circulation, still moving really, really slowly. Now to the east at just 5 miles per hour. It'll turn a little bit more north. It'll speed up eventually, but it's going to bring a lot of rain to the central parts of the mid-Atlantic and then eventually up the east coast. It is pretty much done with us except to help continue funneling in that dry air and that northwest breeze. And here's what that radar looks like. And you can see that broad circulation, not a real tight center anywhere, but definitely lots of rain all over the place. Now, as we slide down into the Caribbean, we still have this area here we're keeping our eyes on. It doesn't look like it's really developing. It doesn't look like it's going to develop. We're down to a 10% chance over the next 7 days for this to turn into something, and it certainly looks like it's moving west and nowhere near our area, so that's great news. There are other pieces of energy across the Atlantic we'll keep our eyes on. Nothing that looks like it's standing out or turning into anything, at least not yet. On the Gulf today, more sun, less wind with that breeze out of the northwest and west up to about 20 or 22 knots. The sea's like 2 to 4 feet. This morning, it's 70s and 80s. We'll call it mostly clear. Sun comes up at 7 a.m., by the way. So we're back to that, where the sun starts coming up later and later as we move through August. I think this afternoon, no reason we can't see some spots get near 100. It will be awfully hot out there and for a big chunk of the day. Tonight into tomorrow, mid-70s, more clear, still kind of dry, so we've got that going for us. I'm not expecting too much fog, but I am expecting more temperatures in the upper 90s, probably for another couple of days. Now, as we get to the weekend, maybe then we can start to find those afternoon showers to help calm some of the heat down.